And here I am in all my glory. In all my glory.
So my name's Tom Pape, and I'm an accredited home inspector. It's loved by everybody in the neighborhood. And I work on the Sunshine Coast specifically. And the reason why I got into this business was that I wanted to live on the coast, and I wanted to work on the coast. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a little walk through this home, just to show you some of the things that we look at while we're doing a home inspection. It will not be an in-depth inspection, but it'll give you a snapshot of what I do on a regular basis. So I'm doing an inspection on this home today, just as a first time around for this one, and welcome, and I'm going to show you what I do in the course of my inspections. Just going to show you where I'm going to access. So I take a ladder. I usually use a large extension ladder, but today I'm just using for this video purposes, I'm just going to use this step ladder. So I'm going to set this up, take a look at, just take a quick look and see what's going on up here. So what you got up here is a standard modified bitumen roof. Lots of skylights. You've got built-in gutters, integral gutters in here. This roof has been recently done. It looks in pretty good shape, actually, from initial look at it. I got a couple things going up here. I'd spend time with the skylights, looking at them, making sure everything's copacetic with them. And yeah, so I get up on the roof. Normally I get up here and I walk around. I walk the entire roof. A lot of people don't walk. A lot of inspectors don't walk on the roof. They kind of take a look at either with binoculars or they just look at it from the roof edge. I like to get up on top and really take a look at the whole roof itself and walk the roof, because you can tell a lot when you walk on a roof as opposed to just taking a picture or even using a drone. Okay, so that's kind of what I do. That's the first thing I would look at. Okay, so after I've done the roof, I'm going to continue on. I do the exterior. So I walk around the exterior and take a look at what's going on. Take a look at the railings. Make sure the railings are solid. This is a new deck. We're very well built. You can tell by just the kind of fasteners they've used. It's a more recent build, like these little GRK screws right here. You've got a silent floor. You've got a solid beam, solid joists in here, web joists in here. You've got great hangers. You see it's got through bolts on there. So this thing has been very well built up to current standards. So, okay, so that's the first thing I would look at. Then I'm going to go around the other side, take a look at the rest of the house. So let's see if we can get this door open up here. I'm going to go the other way. Let's go around this way. I'm going to go this way right here. Okay. So you can see you got wood siding, got new wood siding. It's got this kind of bleached out beach look about it. They're whitewashed wood. Really nice. You got a natural stone walkway in here, so this is very nice too. You know, as you can see, this is a beautiful home on the coast here, and the thing that when you're living on the coast, you've got a sort of a really interesting microclimate where you got a lot of salt, you got a lot of wind, you got a lot of waves, and in the wintertime a lot of rain. So you have to be very cognizant of that and make sure that your windows are kept up. You haven't lost the seals in the windows because of extreme heat from the sunlight. Making sure you've got proper flashing around the windows on that, or if they're like this where they're up really high, the flashing is not really required. So, but anyways, that's the thing I would say about these walls and about the exterior of this home. So, and then you look at the stairs. The stairs, as I said, are new. Check the railings out; they're solid. So I'm happy about that. What's important about the deck is how it's put together, the structure of the beams and the columns underneath, and also the joists, and as well as the hand railing. Make sure the hand railing is the proper height. The windows, if you have the glass railing, they need to be tempered glass, and you can usually see that in the corner of one of the corners of the glass. That's where you see the temper thing. So then you take a look at the deck itself, and you take a look at the posts. Make sure the posts they're actually through bolted, which is great. These are carriage bolts that are through bolted, probably galvanized. You know, and then you look underneath here, and you take a look at the structure, how it's supported. You can see there's a lot of support underneath there with piers. They got concrete masonry blocks there with wedging underneath. There was shims underneath, which is totally fine. And then if you come along to the other side here, you look at this one, you see how they've set that up. They've got the blocks underneath there. They've got the beams going across. Lots of support there, and there isn't a lot of overhang. You don't have a lot of cantilever on the front side of this deck, so you can only have a certain amount of overhang with the deck. So everything looks fairly decent in here. So, and the wood looks relatively new, relatively in good shape, and there's no real leakage that I could see through the deck itself. Okay, so now we've taken a look at the exterior, and one thing I would say about the exterior, one of my motherhood issues is basically maintain all exterior sealants. Okay, so caulking around windows and doors. If there's any gaps, make sure you close. Make sure you have that properly caulked around there, and that the caulking is kept up, and there isn't any ingress of moisture coming through any possible gaps. So now that we've finished the outside of the home, we're going to go on the inside and take a look at the other components there that are equally as important. So if you'll follow me, we'll get on the inside too. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in hiring me, my company is Truestar Home Inspections, and my home inspection services, and my email is truestartom@gmail.com. So thanks for listening, and hope to hear from you. The best way to see what's going on with my company is to go on truestarhomeinspections.com.
You get pretty dirty on the job.
Oh yeah, you can't have an aversion for spiders, rats, mice, rodents, or dead cats.
So these are the type of. Did you just say dead cats?
Yeah, I've kind of seen a couple of dead cats in crawl spaces. So.